say we need taser rounds with infinite ammo on, and just, you know, you could put that in the
full
config.
forest.
Yeah, why not?
Except that they don't make the sound anymore, like the the trumpets.
Oh, the confetti?
Yeah, man. See, that was the best. That was the age of the taser. That's when you bought a taser every round and just like lurked, Dust 2 up on the boxes outside of Upper Dark,
right?
right?
The price down, right, for that. So
yeah,
there was some stuff.
It was amazing.
We had some really silly official games at that point. I think NIP like Forest was trolling, and
yeah, he bought it every round. He was just like on B site, just trying to catch people going for B site. It was hilarious. All right, guys, I think we're live. This is looking like the pistol round here. Fnatic starting on the CT side, LGB on the T side of Dust 2, and already Fnatic going for the shenanigans. And Olafmeister just insta-gibbs one. Pronax is gone, and this is turning into a slaughter already. Fnatic, just 3 very quick, decisive frags.
It's a good return kill from Polly, and actually Rubino going to pick up 1 kill on JW, but it might not matter that much as Polly is going to be alone. He's been spotted out. They control the bomb and not him, so nice headshot there. They keep challenging. They might end up actually losing this after all. He's going to go for it. He's got 5 bullets left. He's looking for the shot. Oh, Polly! That's a quad kill, and he defeats Fnatic almost single-handedly. And Fnatic, I would say, vastly underestimating their opponents here.
That's a real mistake.
Yeah.
That's a real... They're going to regret that.
But look at what Fnatic have got installed. That's 3 C-sets. Only Pronax has the heart to not buy 1. JW, yeah, he's going to join on board that ship. So there we go.
Okay. I love that Fnatic are still like, yeah, CZ, it got nerfed. We don't care. And JW gets clipped immediately. Great headshot there, opening up long from Rubino. Nice early peek from him. And that's always a good feeling. You get that timing just right to catch him coming around the corner. You're just fast enough. Krims, however, has managed to take out Yakim.
Jakim.
Well, it's Jakim, but there's also like Yakim or something like it. Yakim.
That sounds more Norwegian, actually.
No, apparently like it's like Jogkim, the Norwegian, like the old school Norwegian way to say it. I may just be making a complete and utter ass out of myself. I mean, this is entirely possible, but I'm pretty sure Zeva said it that way.
I'm gonna go with Jakim. Alright, let's see if it feels better. Olafmeister dropping somewhat low. No scouts on the Fnatic team, which is actually surprising. That seems to have been the most common, most popular way of running Dust 2 follow-up rounds, especially if you can end up picking up 2 scouts. You could do really a lot of damage, and the rest with C-sets. We've seen that work time and again, but Fnatic not going to make this round work. Best they can do is entry frags, but they have stolen the P90, and Krims has maybe got some plans for the upcoming round with it. And this is a smart choice, I think, for Fnatic. Just save, use these guns next round. You know, Pronax gets an opening shot with the Deagle. Krims follows up, spraying with the P90, and the round is won. Yeah.
Exactly. Make the gear count. And this is what we were talking about. I love, well, you know, well, you know, I do love, but I also love the fact that Fnatic basically pulled a VP right here versus LGB. Because guess what happened during Pentamera? VP underestimated LGB, and they just got railroaded. Fnatic cannot make that same mistake. Look at Polly. I mean, the players on LGB, they can aim. That's not what the question is. The question is just experience with rotations, experience with calls. That's what's holding them back from making it into the top tier. All of them can hit shots though. Jacob in particular and Rain. I mean, these guys are monsters. So if you start taking them lightly, if you don't take this team seriously, you will get punished. So Fnatic, I think, learned that lesson, and now going into the next buy round, I think that they're going to try and pace themselves a little more.
Missed opportunity for a headshot there. Rain at least didn't get caught off guard, so there's that going for them as well. Rubino, not sure if he's realized that JW snuck in here, but he is sort of oddly aiming to the left, so maybe he has a clue that someone might be hiding in that corner. Deagle from Pronax is waiting up on short. Rubino will find JW, so that's a good kill there, but he didn't have any armor. He's one of the 2 that didn't have any. The one being Flusher, who is all the way in CT spawn somewhere.
Oh. And there's the boost. Good timing as well, actually. They're going to have the smoke. Flash in. Olafmeister turns away. Oh, he doesn't make the jump. Zevis gets dropped, and that drops the bomb right in front of the doors. Nicely done there by Fnatic, actually. Olafmeister adjusting in time. Turning away from that flash, not getting caught off guard. Rubino going for some wild spray through. Actually does quite a bit of damage to Pronax. Follow-up HE isn't going to catch anybody, but still, Fnatic are just trying to put as much pressure on LGB as possible, and there's only 30 seconds left. So LGB now have to start getting up onto the bomb site, and luckily for them, Jacob has worked his way up onto A and sees that nobody is here. So free bomb plant now for LGB, and it's up to Fnatic now to try and do some damage.
Covering the middle here, Rubino just making sure that they're not going to get backstabbed without anybody knowing it. Pronak's going down, and now the two last Fnatic members basically lining up, and he's going to get the one, but I think Rain actually stole one of those kills in there. Still looked like some pretty good spray, and that's going to put us into the 4th round here.
Now, Rubino's actually had a pretty solid performance so far. He's sitting on 5 frags right now, tied up with Polly, who of course had just a legendary pistol there. But here we go. Now things get interesting because Fnatic have the money for rifles, but they're still very light on gear. Look at that. I mean, not even a kit picked up. Only 3 smokes, just a handful of flashes. Fnatic right now are going to have to count on landing the shots. That's pretty much what's going to set them apart.
Oh, good grenade to start off with here. That's actually a money grenade. Look at that.
That's like max damage onto Rain right there.
Yeah. 57 in 1 grenade. That's definitely very painful. JW looking edge of the smoke, wants to see if he can catch out Ruben. I'm not sure he's realizing he's already gone past because he's sort of looking for him to enter into the main here. And that could catch him off guard with just a little bit of speed, but they're just so close to each other. Grenade comes out, and JW, he feels it, the opportunity, and he's going to win that battle. So very annoying. I thought for a moment if he was going to put up a smoke and then try and run through it himself, but just plays it safe. They did get the return kill on Crim, so things still aren't looking too bad for LGB, but they do need to get into a bomb site, and preferably quickly. They lose Sevis, and now it's pretty much the B bomb side. You can see the call has already been made here, but that's not going to be easy.
Now, Flusha isn't close enough to hear any kind of steps, but Olofmeister spotting another man, and he sees the second one as well. This has to be a B take, and Flusha's going to rotate in. Flusha still managing to take the one with him, and Olofmeister now, he gets gifted an M4. It's all down to Jacob. 1v1. The rotation coming in from Fnatic. He's running out of time, and he's running out of time as well. 20 seconds left, and he gets taken out by Olofmeister, spotting him out way out in the open. Not a whole lot that Jacob could do in that position in any case, but a good attempt from LGB regardless.
I don't know why it is, but that particular position that Olof was occupying is somehow one that always gets skipped when people do like check all the angles when they get into B. People obviously check hitbox, with like the big box. They check barrels that's right next to big box basically. They check window, they check car, but that one spot always ends up getting missed somehow. Waiting for a pop flash there. Polly doesn't get the shot off. There was actually a CT that sort of popped out. That was JW being flashed in by Pronax, I believe. Another grenade. And again! This one,
2
even
points
more successful.
Oh my god, Rain. He just can't catch a break. 2 rounds in a row, he eats that HE. Oh, that's painful. And now, well, Olofmeister has to be careful, does not want to overextend. Looks like LGB also are kind of hesitating as to what they want to do. They're making quite a bit of noise. They're trying to draw somebody out from Fnatic right now. And look at this. This is what is happening. Pauly, he's looking towards B slope. LGB are just trying to make noise to see if they can't get somebody there to take that peek, and Pauly is waiting to pick him off. And they might just get it as well. I think Olofmeister just shoulder peeked at mid.
Yeah, very nearly. A lot of damage being taken by LGB, and now Olofmeister, he's not even walking up here, he's just running. He feels so confident that no one's going to be here, but have they heard him? They're walking in, there's 3 people waiting. Olof gets 1, they're all coming, and they're going to return the frag. This is great news. If they can kill Crims, they're in the bomb site, and they're going to be good to go. Crims got the timing right, so Rain is going to go down, and Crims with a great double kill, leaving LGB in a very awkward spot now. They needed to get that kill quickly on another grenade. Bring Polly down to 15, but even getting the bomb down is hard in this situation, and they're not going to be successful. So triple kill from Crims. They had that one opportunity, essentially, and Crims just kind of ruined it for them.
Yeah, once again, BAP, 2 guys, yeah, doing more damage as well. It wasn't just Rain getting wrecked that time. But that all comes down to an individual performance from Crims, basically. I mean, triple kill for him, but just the key frags, stopping one wing of the push, one arm of the push there. Once he controls B slope, he can worry about upper dark, and then it's not a problem. But if he were to get caught out early, if he only makes a 1-for-1, that's still a very difficult position for Fnatic to come back in. The fact that he picks up 2 and gives his team a 2-man advantage going into a retake, that's fantastic. And there's Olofmeister once again. Fnatic favoring this lurk in lower dark as well. They did it in the pistol.
Yeah, grenade gonna rain down. Pretty good grenade as well here from JW, and he's got the AWP, and he's got backup as well. If anyone comes close, he's gonna have a lot of people close to him here. Almost a double shot, then they nearly line up. They will kill him, and Jacob, look at that. Tech 9, still plenty of bullets left. Gonna pick up an AK. Goes for the headshot. It's gonna land it on Flusher, and It ends with a grenade, which almost seems unfair, but that was a nice sequence from Jake, and that's a very expensive round for Fnatic, considering LGB just had pistols.
Yeah, they lose the AWP. They actually lose the AWP. That's the most expensive rifle right there. And we see JW, he has to spend all of his bank, all 6 grand of it, just to get AWP Kevlar back. That's a very expensive round for Fnatic. I mean, they're going to be happy because now they've got 3 on the board, but they certainly lost more than they should have in that scenario.
Just a little bit. We're moving into, again, very standard setup here coming out from LGB, which is good. Standard doesn't mean that they lack imagination or anything like that, but Flusher is not doing anything standard here. He's walking up into the middle, and he does spot the heal right there, so he's going to be able to walk right in on Rubino, and this should be an easy kill for him. Flusher checks one angle. He doesn't actually check the full angle. He could have died then. And inside this bomb site, Olofmeister completely blind. He doesn't get a kill, but Crims will pick up 2. A little bit left here. Pistols out, and it's going to be up to Polly. 1v2. He's in the bomb side, and he can get the bomb down, so that's the first success here for LGB. But if he can win this 1-on-2, that's going to be really good for the Norwegian team. That's what they need. Flashbang through, straight headshot. Flusher's got 12 health. Polly saved the pistol. He might be able to save this round as well.
Absolutely. Flusher's only got 12 HP. And Polly's got the Molotov, and he's going to put it right into the window.
Oh.
Perfect play. Perfect 1v2 from Polly. Doesn't take a single point of damage, just gets the job done. That's exactly how it had to happen there. That was just, who did go rotating through? Was that Pronax who just YOLO'd right through the doors behind a flash?
Yeah, he thought that flashbang in was going to be enough, and it clearly wasn't.
I'm surprised. When you have the man advantage and you don't play to it. Fnatic are making some elementary mistakes right now. I think that comes down.
Did they just go for a casual
double op, yeah.
Pistol double op setup?
Yeah, probably.
Just throwing it out there, let's just buy 2 ops and a bunch of pistols here, and Olofmeister missing a kill. That's going to get him wrecked over at the B bomb site. Otherwise, that was a really scary scenario. If Olofmeister picks up 1 more kill, that's probably the round. Rain picking up a double quickly in the B bomb site, and it's going to give control to LGB, but they have to go back and pick up the bomb, which they are. And from top of mid as well, JW coming in, which leaves Polly in a very odd position. Ends up going down as well. So now they're in a 3v3. They do have the bomb site, and they should be able to get the bomb down, but this is not as smooth as it could have been, and Crims picking up a shot there on Jacob.
Yeah, still decent after plant positions, however. Rubino is still here, holding close. They try and rush through. He's not going to be affected by this flash. Rain, however, will be, and Rain is going to let them through. Crims takes out Rubino, probably point blanked him with the AWP, like literally dropped on him to get that kill. And Rain, that flash was all that Fnatic needed, and they do hold on to both AWPs as well. So Fnatic just coming right back into it. That's really going to mess with LGB's money.
Yeah, a bit of a shame for the Terror side, because the way they traded in B to begin with was so good, but I think actually where the round sort of really fell apart was the fact that they couldn't do anything to help Polly down the middle. He was already halfway battling someone who was on the CT side, and then when JW came in from top mid, that made it really tough for him.
Olofmeister not really hitting the shots today. That's definitely a missed opportunity that we don't really see him. He rarely misses a shot like that, so this time around, Olofmeister not getting that start. JW is still here with the AWP, but it's going to be Olof, and the take 9. Rainy spotting out Crims, who was at the window. Solid hold coming in from Fnatic, fending off that push. That was basically LGB just trying to get info and see if they could get lucky behind the flash.
Ooh, Pronax to pick up a kill, but it seems like the rest of the push is going to happen over at the B-bomb site. And defending inside, Crims has been so powerful with this M4, so I'd be surprised if he can't continue that. This time they don't even have armor, and he's trying to play it very safe here. Doesn't want to overextend and give up an easy kill. And they will anyway. Olofmeister and Crims both going down. And that's going to be a bomb plant for the Norwegian side now. JW looking for an angle, just trying to shoot through the box here. Can be successful with it, but he doesn't have an HE grenade, and Upper Dark has lost Polly there, not able to hold it. Rubino with the double Sevis holding inside here. This is one-shot range with a pistol, but it's not going to happen. Good retake from Fnatic, just very confident.
That time they paced themselves. That time Fnatic waited until everybody was in position. Once that kill in Upper Dark happened, Fnatic pretty much knew all we have to do is sit, draw the attention to the wall, and it's only a matter of time before Pronax gets into a position to go for some kind of flank.
Ooh,
yeah, he just kind of right over the side there. But that's pretty much textbook right there from Fnatic, and that's what we expect to see. Olofmeister, I'm kind of surprised that he really committed, but I think that he thought that Crims had more of a presence in window when he came through those doors back onto the B site initially, right? So him getting taken out and Crims soon to follow, that was definitely a bit of a rough start there.
JW holding by car, and it's not always a great position actually, because you can get grenaded down, but they got to get in position first, and JW's going to take down Jacob, returning with a grenade, in fact, before he gets hit. So looking really good for Fnatic this round. 2 entry frags, and LGB don't have much to show for it, but they will get the kill on Olofmeister here. And Polly is actually quite a competent AWPer as well, so don't underestimate him. But when you're fighting JW and Olofmeister, you know, you kind of have to be really good.
Pretty much top tier. But Polly has, we've seen him do good work with the AWP in the past. So I'm fairly confident in his ability. The question is now whether the rest of his teammates are going to be able to make the right call here, because they're running a double op. Rubino's picked up an AWP as well. But Polly's going to try and push through here perhaps. Flash behind it. That may force the turn. And I do believe, well, JW's already flanked. Pushed out from Longhouse. Catches Polly out. Lower dark, however, this is about to get nasty. And there you go. Great shot by Rubino. Great reactions from him.
Looking interesting now, but they still need to get into a bomb site with just 30 seconds left. That's unlikely. Rubino going to pick up that kill as well on Flusher. Now A is completely open, but they smoke off like they're going to go to B. They must have a read on what's going on here. And they finally will. I think realizing that one of the 2 people that's left is Crims, and they know for sure that he's been playing B all along. Pronax, yeah, he's been floating around a little bit more, but since they already killed JW from A long, it's a good bet that the last people are going to be B. At least one of them will be.
Pronax, Flusha, they usually seem to be kind of trading off on CT. Flusha seems to hold CT more often these days, but man, Pronax long distance shot with the AWP. He's going to get caught out on Plateau. Rain hears the steps. He knows that Crims is close, but that flash buys so much time, and now he's running out of ground. He has to land the shot here on Crims, but he's not going to get it. Headshot first for Crims, and another successful retake for Fnatic. Fnatic at this point, a lot of it is coming down to nerves in the retake and just the ability to land the shots. And the firepower on Fnatic, when you're talking about Crims, when you're talking about JW, hell, even Pronax stepping up to the plate that time, it's so difficult for LGB to deal with. It's almost like what we saw with Hellraisers and Envy, just a confidence question.
Yeah. I don't know. It felt like, from our point of view, that LGB had the time to go for the plant on long and then cover long. But they probably had a feeling that they didn't quite have enough time for it. And they ended up going for the default plan, which meant they had to stay on site to defend that bomb, and that didn't work out too well for them here. Oh, missed shot as Olofmeister goes down. That's a great opening. Now they steal the AWP, grenade, and a little bit of...
Nice try by JW.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
Just off on the timing there.
Pronax gonna get the kill on Polly. He falls. Sevis is gonna go down as well. JW taking a fight. Close range here, and he's gonna fall to the Tech 9.
Yeah, that pressure from the Tech 9. Now Rain attempting to do something here. Rubino, however, still has that AWP. 1v3, and the bomb is dropped at top mid, and it's currently Pronax just sitting on it. Now they know where Rubino is, at least. He picks off Crim, so 1v2, and Pronax, you can already see him adjusting his position, getting to a spot where he may be able to either be safe or catch the drop on Rubino. So I like this here from Pronax. He doesn't have to worry about T-spawn anymore. He doesn't have to worry about that long alley with the AWP that Rubino has. And if Rubino were to come through lower dark, bam, he's lying in wait right around the corner.
Yeah, we can very easily tell where the opening is for Rubino to go out A-long, but obviously he doesn't know exactly where the other CT members are holding. So for him, it's like a bit of a coin toss at this point, try and see if he can actually make it out. He does spot one person out there. If he can catch Pronax, that's going to give him a very good chance of doing this. But Pronax going to play it safe. Doesn't want to give up that 2v1 advantage.
Yeah, nice air control here by Pronax. And now it's just all down to Rubino wanting to keep the pressure up. Smoke down on CT. Attempts to get the Tech 9 out, but just the timing is too good there for Pronax.
And I actually think even if he had killed Pronax, there wouldn't have been time for him to plant at all. So
yeah, it was getting pretty
yeah, it was about 10 seconds left, and I don't think that's enough time actually. So bit of a shame, 7-4, but at least he did go down before the time ran out. Polly pick up an AWP, no head armor. It's a bit of a risk when you're on the terrorist side, but I don't mind that they go for it at this point. They need something.
Anything at this point. I mean, they're quickly running out of rounds in this half. Fnatic already have 7 on their CT side. I mean, 9-6 is still feasible, but if it gets past that point, it's going to get very rough. And this time, Olofmeister will strike first. He picks up the kill instead of JW. JW getting returned on, however, from top mid. But look at the lurk. Flusha and JW have changed positions, and Flusha just goes running back through the smoke. Great play by Flusha. Doesn't overcommit, doesn't get greedy by peeking. And they're just getting picked apart right now, LGB. JW not going to get out of there. Rain will pick him off before he can get back to B slope, but it's a 2v4 at this point. Fnatic are just going to lock this down.
Severs waiting outside. They know that Flusha is there, and they maybe even heard him run away, but they can't be entirely sure, and they're trying to play it safe. But Pronax This mid control is actually a problem for LGB. They have a hard time even defending middle properly. Because it's been denied in several different ways. With Orbs, with shooting through. They also been grenaded in lower dark a couple of times. So, I mean, Fnatic get to control a lot of the middle of the center of the map. And that's really good. Rain, though, good pick off them. And
What a
we
shot
still
by
have
Rain.
34 seconds left here.
Now are they just going to get picked off one by one? Krim's going for the shoulder peek. He catches Zevis out, down to 50 HP. Krim's just trying to buy time with the smoke. They're going to go rushing right through, but they're so very low on HP right now. Krim's is in a great position if they don't flash, and they don't, but they do go together. And that was very important. Oh, no. Joe, oh my God. The timing. I thought he was going to pull the trigger there.
So close. Rain, he's got one chance here. Olaf gonna exchange for an AK. He just has to land one bullet. Doesn't even matter if through anything, but Rain is gonna pick it up, and that's a quad kill. Rain gonna save it at the end. And that's obviously huge here for the LGB team. They really need, I think they need to get at least 7 rounds on this first half here.
Yeah.
As a sort of minimum. Normally, I think, you know, you could do it 6, but when you're playing Fnatic, you need a little bit more.
Well, Fnatic have been playing this run and gun. Like, they've lost so many players every round that even losing 1 round now, despite having 7 on their side, they're ecoing. So this is a great opportunity now for LGB. They could get up to 6 rounds. They should get up to 6 rounds, especially if Crims just goes YOLOing into the house like that. Rubino just waiting for him. So an easy kill there for Rubino. Flush shot lurking at top. Baits Pauly out. He could get the punish here. Pauly going to get his pistol out in time? Yes, he will. Gets the headshot on the Glock, and that's going to be great. But JW is now lurking. Easy kill on Pauly. Just picking up the wounded target, but Rain not gonna let him get out of here in one piece. Yes, he will.
Rain down to 37, really nice accuracy, but then Sevis comes out off the B bomb sign, which they do have control over. Bomb's gonna go down as well. They just gotta make sure everyone stays alive here.
Yeah, no reason to take any risks at this point. But there are so many guns. Look at this. I mean, basically, oh, this is very well done. Pronax with a great kill on Jacob. Rubino just locking it down. Rubino with another round, solid round. I mean, he's top fragging by a large margin right now for LGB, and he's now top fragging on the map. But he had to sit up there, basically. He couldn't back off from that position because there were so many guns on the ground. All Fnatic want to do is run up there and pick up those rifles. They don't even care about the bomb at that point. If they can hold on to the rifles, they'll be perfectly happy with that. So Rubino, good placement from him, knowing exactly what Fnatic were up to. Oh, that's awkward.
He was expecting it, but not successful. All run short, though. Sevis is going to go down. Olaf Meister being boosted up there quickly by Fnatic. And,
do you see Olaf Meister's op name?
what is it
Boost
called?
Meister Winter 2014.
Perfect. Might as well own up to it. It's already happened. There's no changing it. Might as well keep going.
That's like what? That's like Florence Famas, like 944, never forget.
Yeah, it's good to have some humor. Otherwise, life is just too boring, man. Still a minute left right now. And a good opening kill from Rain. They still got to deal somehow with JW. And he's got 1 health. And he's actually not got the AWP. So they could definitely take care of him here. He's waiting at the edge of the smoke. And he's not even going to get the kill, even though they were actually checking for Car then. Very low health on Rain and Jacob both. So 3v3, yes, but they do not have the health advantage here. But Flusher definitely overcommitting. One thing is trying to see if you can spot someone out, but that was a bit of a mistake. And oh, if that grenade had bounced over and killed Rain,
that would have been just, yeah, heartbreaking.
I would have cried. Rubino gonna get the kill on Pronax, and it's all on Olaf Meister here. 1v3, not a lot he can do, and Fnatic really don't have a lot of money, so I mean, he has to go for this, but no, well, he won't go for it. But if he went for it, they'd be out of money entirely.
Yeah, at least now they have an AWP to play with. Rubino right now is hitting shots left and right, though. I mean, it was clear that Flusher was just trying to mind game his opponent, expecting that bomb planter to, you know, step a couple steps away from the bomb. But just not going to work out that time for Flusher. Fnatic now, I mean, hell, LGB, they've got their 7 rounds. They've just slowly but surely gotten back into this. Fnatic is certainly being fairly generous with the kills and the frags and the opportunities. But I think Rubino, man, he is just fired up right now. And this is the last round. So Pauly, this time takes the shot but does not connect.
They know that orb is in place somewhere, so actually they're just going to go rushing through, and Olaf Meister, well, he's outside B, but are they going to lose B before you can even put it into play? That's a good pick-off on Rain there. Olaf Meister's 2nd kill. Sevis, why has he not been smoked off yet? LGB are just man-fighting him, and he's obviously coming out way on top at the moment. 5v3, they're pushing in again. Olaf Meister gets more free shots off. He's finally going to go down to Pauly. And it's about damn time that LGB managed to reset the situation now. They gotta worry about JW coming in from upper dark, and Jacob was just looking, he's gonna come back here. JW misses the opportunity. The bomb is down, and a good shot from Jacob should finish the round right here as Flusher is alone. So 8-7 for LGB is a really good scoreline for them. I mean, it could have been even better, but that's pretty admirable.
Yeah, this is fantastic, considering the start that they had. Off the pistol, and then Fnatic just running, throwing it away practically. Flusher just with the running gun, tries to go for the deagle, not going to make it. So 8-7 finish here at the end of the first half for LGB, and that is an excellent scoreline, actually. All things considered versus Fnatic, you know, who should be a superior CT team, who should just be able to lock the sights down and not allow LGB in. For LGB to come out ahead in the rounds on their T side, when we've all been saying, you know, this map is starting to go more CT sided, you know, you can expect to see like 8-7 CT, 9-6 CT.
Well, it would have probably been like 10-5 in favor of Fnatic if they hadn't thrown away the pistol round, just chasing Poly. So I mean, that is the deciding difference. But that's on Fnatic. I mean, Poly did what he should have. He had the aim. He stayed cool. Like, you can't really expect more from Poly. But Fnatic, they just thought, well, this is just Poly. You know, we're playing LGB. We'll just go for it. And that's a big mistake. Rain, good opening here and sniping away from the back. Sev is not going to pick up a kill. Just puts a little bit of damage into Flusher, and Rain goes down. So good trade from Fnatic.
Yeah, 1-for-1. That's going to favor them. And they still have the gear. They didn't lose Pronax, who has the flashes and the smoke. So this is still pretty wide open considering the pistol round. But I think you're right, man. I think that Fnatic didn't learn from VP's lesson, which was don't underestimate your opponents. Even if they aren't the top tier, they're still going to mess you up if you give them the opportunity. But Flusher catches Jacob peeking, and this is now... I'm wondering if this is going to be the go signal here. Fnatic actually predicting a rotation coming out from LGB. This is why they aren't rotating the bomb back towards B. Flush is going to walk in, try and cause a bit of a diversion here. Zevis picks him off, looks into Upper Dark, doesn't see anybody else, and that should be enough for LGB to think, okay, this is going to be the A play.
Oh, but look at the timing here. Solofmeister comes down. Poly would have had a good shot at Pronax, but now he's dead. It's obviously not going to happen. So Rubino and Sevis trying to retake against Olofmeister and Pronax. Bomb goes down. They do have a kit picked up. Currently, Olofmeister's going to fight early here, and he's actually alone. No backup is going to come in time, I think. Oh, LGB, they're slowing down, and now backup is there, and they're going to end up losing. I thought they were going to try and charge him down, but that 2 seconds of hesitation, buying enough time for Pronax.
Exactly. Pronax basically saving the rescue there. As soon as they made it out of house, I thought Olofmeister would be dead because they should just rush them together. Maybe he takes out one, but he's not going to get both in that scenario. So Fnatic, they actually pick up the pistol this time, locking it down. Smart play from them. And now, well, it's going to be the forced buyout of LGB. Pistols, a scout, and Poly. Poly not having any luck with that scout so far. No damage dealt to Fnatic at the beginning of the round. And that's because he's lurking on A site. Rather than try and take that fight mid, he's going to be trying to go for the jump shot, the jump shenanigans. And there you go. Perfect example of why this can be such a powerful position with the scout.
It could be quite good.
Shooky Nuggets?
Not yet. Oh, he gets the shot on Flusher. Goes for it again, and he hits Crims, but Crims most definitely hit him back as well. And they're going to end up falling back. And I like this. This is a good decision, I think, for LGB. Saying, fine, we've lost the bomb site. If we go for exit kills, maybe we'll pick off 1, maybe 2. But if we save all these guns for the next round, maybe we could just win the round. Yeah,
exactly. Round 2. Despite it being a pretty favorable position, if somebody else, like if one person more was on that A site with the damage done to Crims and Flusher, that could go LGB's way pretty quick. That's the power of the scout as well. Even if you get the tag, the damage, you know, with the pistols after that is so significant. So
the tag, but not the frag.
Exactly.
Shout out to Pansy.
Right?
Well, yeah, it's been too long, hasn't it? It's been too long.
Oh, dude.
9-8. Fnatic with a 1-round lead, winning this pistol round in the second half. Definitely doing really well for themselves. And LGB. Now, let's see if this... I mean, it's not really a big risk, I would say. I think it's actually just smart. I think more teams just need to do what LGB just did. So we'll see if it's actually going to pay off this time or not. Fnatic, they've spotted 2 people crossing middle, so they know what's happening here, but they look like they just want to rush it. They will rush it, so they both have armor, they both have pistols. Olofmeister coming through, it's going to go down. Rain with a good opening pick here. Sev is picking up 1 more, and they will eventually use the bomb site. But that's still a 3v3, a lot better, I think, than they could have done last round. And they've stolen an AK as well. Sev has picked that one off.
Yeah, this is going to be good now. If they can just buy a little bit more time, get into position. They've both got it up around window. There's the flash in. No spray from Crims. Why the hesitation, Crims? And then Pauly just stomping him in the face. JW's here, but he's already run out of bullets, has to reload, but he at least gets Pauly off of that bomb. Pauly, however, with that AK is seriously dangerous.
He almost caught him. JW comes back for more. He's not hitting the shots. What is going on? Pauly, if he had a defuse kit, he might be able to win this round, but without it, JW is going to be in such a favorable position, and Pauly realizes there's not much he could do, really.
But this was already such a successful round for LGB. Look at the damage they've dealt.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Pauly hits one more bullet on JW. That's it. The round is won, but that's really scary. And if he had a defuse kit as well, I think he could have actually stayed in the smoke the first time around. I think the reason he even went to fight JW is because there's just so much time left. He didn't want to do it. Yeah,
there's no way that JW isn't going to peak for 10 seconds, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, no, that is way too close.
Well, 10-8. Olofmeister AWP. They did both cross at the same time, which is always a little bit scary if you get double tagged like that. Grenade out onto long, and that's a lot of damage to Pronax. But did they realize he crossed over?
I don't think so. I think that they backed off in time. That was a very nicely timed flash there by Fnatic to catch Rubino and Pauly off guard. But now Rubino, does he clear it out? That's the question. Does he realize? Yeah, he's going to have to check. He's going to be very thorough here. And, oh, wow, Pronax and Crims, opposite sides of the map, but they're doing the damage. But then Rain comes in and gets a double frag in mid, just shuts down that push.
Which is absolutely crucial, because if they just lost the first two men going down like that, Jacob and Rubino, and they don't return the frags, that would have been awful. Pauly also helping out. Now they're pushing up a dike. I like this initiative from LGB. Not waiting around to see where Fnatic are going to hit, but getting the information. And even if they give up the A-bomb side, even if Fnatic just walk in and get the bomb down for free here, that means the two players from B who would have otherwise just been waiting in B until they got the call, they're going to be so close. This is actually... It's close to a win-win situation for them here.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Olofmeister has to use this smoke for something, basically. Is he going to use it to smoke off Cat, make it more difficult for the retake where they're going to plant? Because right now, LGB aren't enormously concerned either, because Pauly is currently controlling long. So long as Pauly is alive down there, they're going to be able to work up onto Cat. Really surprised that Fnatic are taking this long.
Yeah, the longer they're taking, the worse it's going to be. In their minds, they're thinking, well, we've got A, but now the people from B have shown up as well. See the timing here. Rain coming up with a quad kill. This works in so many ways. Obviously, the most obvious one is how well it works for LGB in that they know what's going on. But you have to remember, Fnatic don't know that LGB know, and that's really important as well. So in Fnatic's mind, they probably think, by the time we punch in the cone and put the bomb down, the people in B, they're gonna rotate, right? You don't think by the time I put in the, punch in the clock and or the numbers and put the bomb down, they're gonna spawn right at, at short where we just literally came from 5 seconds ago. They're just gonna spawn there and kill us. That's how it feels at that point in time. So 10-9, and you're right, Fnatic did take a really long time as well. So overall, great round from LGB.
Yeah, surprising amount of time, really. But because of that plant, Fnatic still have enough money to make something happen. Great nade there. Dealing a lot of damage to the guys running down mid. Pronax, however, is going to catch out Rubino, but there's Pauly on position. He gets insta-gibbed by Crims, however, and that's going to open things up here on the A site. There's still Jacob, and they know this, Fnatic. They know that he's down at long. They know that he's still alive, so they should be planning for Cat, and they're going to do just that. And they still have Flusha here on Cat to protect it, and he spotted out Zevez there as well. So the element of surprise is lost for Zevez. JW, Flusha, both here ready to lock down this position.
Yeah, but they're actually losing control of the A-bomb side. In the meantime, JW will pick up a kill. Crims as well, so now it's a hold-on Rain here. And he's got a smoke to try and smoke them off. Jacob did have a Molotov as well, so I guess they already used. Flash through as well here. Rain will pick up one more now. He's defusing it, one more faking it. Flusha's up there. And Rain, what could he do? He's trying his best, but Flusha's just being very annoying, and he's going to end up picking up the kill. So a good round for Fnatic there. The A-take working out and controlling short like that. Well planned.
And Crims? Well, no, not Crims, but Flusha not able to save the AWP there for JW. That was really costly, but Rain, man. Rain is also one of those players that you really just cannot take lightly. I mean, he is seen right now. If you talk to the Norwegians, he's seen as the best in Norway. Like, he can mess you up.
Oh, yeah, I would agree. I think even outside of Norway, Rain is a player you have to respect. He's very good at what he does. Fnatic pushing up long, and they're going to run into potentially an AWP somewhere. But the rest of LGB with just pistols, which is a little bit underwhelming.
It's going to be tough. I mean, let's see. Rubino gets caught by Crims. That's already going to be the CT kill. Rain, though. Well, how many headshots is that? Was that even... was Olofmeister wearing helmet armor there?
He was, but you're right. I think it dinked him like 3 times in a row. He's going to take Pronax, who I don't think was wearing any helmet armor. So that's really risky right now. Oh, Rain going to work on Crims. And that could have been close as well. Jacob, point blank, but not going to get the kills. And Polly, not committing to it just yet, wants to save the AWP. He's not going to hit the shot, which is a real shame. But still a pretty dangerous round at the end there. I mean, if Crims goes down up at Goose, who knows what could have happened?
Yeah, that was far too close. Far too close. Just Rain, man, stepping in there. And him peeking, but what I don't get is why does Pronax peek when he doesn't have helmet armor? Like, he doesn't have a helmet on, and he's still going for a peek where you get headshot, you're dead instantly. Yeah, that was just a thing of beauty by Rain.
Yeah, it really was. They actually lost the AWP at the end there. That was horrific. He just sprayed through the box and got him 12-9. And it's for Masses. I mean, they could have had an M4 on Polly, and Severs instead, and Polly could have had an AWP. That would have been a much better situation.
Ooh, the flashes are great. Great flashes out onto the B site. That was fantastic. Zeves was completely blind the entire time.
No fun at all, is it? You know, you try and get into position at the B bomb site, and all of a sudden, it's just wide on your screen at all times.
Man, it ain't winner.
Rubino and Jacob left, and they just have to try and save these rifles. But that's the kind of round that Fnatic puts in, and LGB, I mean, they thought this was going to be the comeback moment. Because if they start winning now, I mean, even just winning one or two rounds here, it's going to put them right back and basically at a tied scoreline. Now, instead, Fnatic come really close to winning, because they're not just going to be at 13 here. LGB just spent all their money on this stuff. They're probably going to bounce up to 14 rounds, Fnatic. Doesn't mean LGB can't win it back, but it's starting to look a lot worse.
They still have... Okay, yeah, there we go. Instant force. No time wasted at all. I'm surprised that they don't give... that they don't actually just let Rain... Well, Rain didn't quite have enough for the FAMAS and armor. Okay, so just trying to make the money work as best as possible here. Zeves is going to take the hit. But Zeves isn't really going for the frags right now. He's the one calling the shots on the team, so it's not the end of the world if he's just got the 5-7. He needs the rest of his team to be just as well equipped as possible right now.
No luck over at long for JW. He did have the one opportunity. It looks like they're going to want to try and see if they can get a little bit into the middle here. Grenade. Oh, wow. Not sure what that grenade is meant to do.
Well, that HE is meant to ruin Zeves' day, and the wallbang as well. Zeves just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh, Jacob, that's the bomb as well. Down, what a huge recovery from him. Grenade out into the middle, and it's going to be a triple kill. Now, Floschka and Olofmeister left, and over at long, actually, Olofmeister's patiently waiting. Will win the fight against Rubino, but 1v3 for Olofmeister shouldn't be an issue from here on out for them to make it work. They don't really have to fight him, especially not alone. They should set up around the bomb and use that as the bait for Olofmeister and just worry about that.
Let's see the nade. Yeah, it's not good. I mean, this Olofmeister took too much damage from Rubino as well. That could have been much cleaner.
Yeah,
instead,
I agree.
Rubino was able to get off a little bit of damage, and that's going to make the difference here, despite the fact that Rain is literally on 1 HP right now. Jacob, though, I mean, Jacob made the difference for LGB. And I wanted to mention him in the same sentence as Rain as well, but didn't really have time earlier. Jacob is also just this guy with ridiculous aim and not a lot of experience on LAN as well. I believe Pantamera was his first international LAN where they actually traveled. He was able to go to a competition and compete versus international teams, not just Norwegians. And man, I think he really showed, he had a good performance, a good solid performance that day. But this guy's aim is ludicrous, and we're seeing that now versus Fnatic.
That grenade that was thrown in the middle, I'm wondering if it was sort of meant to break the Noah tower. Like if it was meant to hit someone there, but it's too high up as far as I can tell. I'm not sure what it's meant to do.
I think it's, maybe he bungled it, because I saw one nade. The one nade that I saw worked perfectly. It went to the angle, right to the corner, going up to B slope.
Yeah, but there was another one that was thrown like directly into the skybox and then like supposed to bounce back down. Well, we're missing some action here as Rubino's going to become 2 kills. Polly with 1. Oh, what a one shot from Flusher. He's looking for more. 3 bullets left. 2, 1, 0, and that's going to get you killed. Polly with a triple here, but the 2 of them were opening shots, and that's huge. Look at the score. I mean, this is actually really interesting here. On LGB side, it's 20-20 for Polly and Rain, 23 for Rubino, which is hugely impressive. Jacob on 15 and then 5 on Sevis. He's doing the in-game leading as well, the calling. So maybe falling a little bit behind here. But in spite of that, they've forced an eco on Fnatic. This is 13-11. And they actually have they're within striking distance of taking this game. They definitely could.
Yep, and yeah, this is the thing. Going into this map, we certainly had more confidence for LGB. Seeing as how Dust 2, CT side, you have the pushes. If they go your way, I mean, things can start looking very good indeed. So right now, I mean, this is looking like LGB are going to be able to shut this down. Jacob is going to have another opportunity to shine if they start to come through mid doors.
My prediction for this game was 16-11, by the way. So assuming that they don't screw this up, LGB, they're going to be like they already have impressed me, and that's always good. Polly to take down Pronax, and it's looking good right now for the Norwegian team.
Yeah, this is just, now they just have to keep their cool. They've got that man advantage. The push is coming in through mid. JW just trying to put the pressure on there with the Tech 9. Looking to spray him through the smoke, but Jacob just steps right through casually. Takes him out. Crim's still able to get it. And Rain, though, is alive on this B slope. He's going to get overwhelmed by the Tech 9. Just the pressure coming out right now from this pistol and Fnatic. Are they actually going to win an eco round? No, Pauly catches Flusha before he can get through those doors.
Yeah, good stuff from Polly there. The double kill. Bomb does go down, which is actually a big victory for Fnatic. Crim's looking through the door and will take down Rubinos, and now it's a 1v1. Polly, man, he saved this team, but not this time. Crim's doesn't allow him through, and it is going to be a triple. Does that mean, like, a Fnatic playing to make my prediction come true, do you think?
Oh, man, did they hear you? They said, okay, we can't let Anders down.
I actually think something really weird happened. It looked like Fnatic were trying to exchange pistols. Either that or they were trying to, like, throw the pistol out as, like, a fake and then just, like, you know, like a grenade. Either way, it didn't work like Fnatic intended, but it looked like it worked in the sense that the LGB player that was there got so confused about what was going on. Like, what are you guys doing? Are you, like... And then they just all charged out and the Tech 9s were too much. That was a really weird situation.
Flusha, in particular, I think, landed 2 very key kills there. On Rain and then on the man holding a window. I believe that was Zeves.
LGB moving up here. Polly, what an angle here. CSAT 75 to get the kill, and that's going to be JW going down.
Nobody watching on short either. Crims just let that right through. Rubino takes out Olafmeister over at long, and
good stuff right now.
This is a force out of LGB as well. This is a real problem here. Fnatic need to get the damage done. Jacob's going to drop the bomb carrier. Crims is too late. Polly gets another headshot, drops Crims down to 9 HP. This is so close. How is LGB managing to get back into this? Fnatic leaving gaps in the defense, and LGB are pouncing on them.
Yeah, Fnatic just, I don't know. Looked like they got caught sleeping a couple of times then. I mean, again, they assumed that they can just go somewhere and set up and get ready, and then all of a sudden LGB just pounce on them. Go for CT spawn up here, which is actually very unusual. That's probably going to catch Rubino a little bit off guard here, because it is a little bit strange, especially if they let Crims take the attention first. But Flusha, yeah, walking up right behind, and that's a great opening. Now it's going to be rough now. Do they want to try and plant for long and put Flusha down there, or are they just going to play it in the site? And it seems like in the site's the call for them.
Man, Pronax's Sixth Sense really just kicking in there. Flusha even spotting the man out. Zeves taking quite a bit of damage there in CT. But this is just Fnatic, man, with that call going right where they needed to. Flusha with the lurk, and now he's going to go for the peekaboo. Catches him out, instant headshot on Rain, and now it's all down to Zeves. He picks off Crims, but Flusha's still alive on this site, and Flusha just playing the boxes and gets the crouch spray. Zeves already having taken damage earlier, just not enough HP to last, and Fnatic are now on match point.
Oh man, LGB so close so many times. That one round where it was an eco where they lost it, even though Polly did his best to pick someone off with a smoke, that would have put them at a really decent scoreline. What, 12-13 at that point? From there on out, it's not that far of a victory, but now it seems like a completely different story. Pistol, armor, a couple of grenades here, and Fnatic are feeling it. JW,
What?
UMPing his way up into the A-bomb site. What is going on?
Seriously, are they, like, they heard that, it looks like, as well. You have all of LGB collapsing on this A site right now.
He's the only one here. Oh my god, he takes one, keeps spraying. That's a double kill with the UMP. Has time to reload. He's not even taking that much damage. He will eventually go down. The rest of Fnatic going to go for it, even though the whole LGB team is essentially here, but they just have so much equipment to fight with, and LGB definitely don't. Getting picked up from behind. Sevis leaving Brain and Polly. Oh no. I cursed them.
He's got JW's ump.
Or I blessed Fnatic, I'm not sure which.
He can take out Crims here. Crims is low, but it's not going to happen. Flusha with the HE that he sends over the wall. That's disgusting.
Oh, man. Maybe Fnatic were listening to what I was saying. 16-11 is the scoreline at the end here. Good double kill there from JW, but they had some moments of not respecting LGB, and it could have cost them the match. To be fair,
Yeah,
this could have been LGB taking it.
It could have gone just all LGB right there, especially after losing the pistol like that. In such a weird fashion as well, just feeding themselves into Pauly with the USP. I mean, Pauly, if you get, like, he is good enough. Well, we saw how close it was. And it's not to throw Zevez under the bus, but I think that was the difference, is the fact that Pronax on Fnatic's side, he's in the high teens with his frags, and everybody on Fnatic is in the high teens, if not the 20s. Everybody on LGB, or 4 members, barring Zevez, you know, high teens into the 20s, and then Zevez was like 5 frags at the end of the map, and that's. You know, it's not to throw Zevez under the bus, but I kind of am. Like,
yeah, but sometimes that is the case, and sometimes, you know, you just have one guy